Good morning, and thank you so much for joining me for Kingdom Thinking. You know, Kingdom Thinking was actually birthed back in 2003, where I was sending emails out to women just to encourage them, to uplift them, sometimes even for some correction. And here we are 16 years later, where we are now recording Kingdom Thinking. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me this morning. Before we get started, I wanted to read something from the book of Isaiah, Isaiah chapter 55, verses 8 through 11. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. As the rain and the snow come down from heaven and do not return to it without watering the earth and making it bud and flourish, so that it yields seeds for the sower and the bread for the eater, so is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I have sent it. This year, in 2019, at the beginning of the year, many of us make New Year's resolutions. Many of us set goals for ourselves. Many of us have dreams and aspirations. We create a bucket list. We create a workout plan, and we even start diets. Before we do all of those things, I want to share 4 things with you that you should do before you even dive into those things. Number 1, you want to pray. You want to seek God. You want to ask God if that's exactly what He wants you to do. A lot of times we have plans for ourselves, we have ideas, and we want to move forward very quickly. But oftentimes we forget to seek God and to see if that's exactly what He wants us to do at this given time. Number 2, you want to plan. If you have ideas, start the planning process. Writing your ideas down, understanding what it is you want to do and how you want to go about doing it. Number 3, you want to prepare yourself. You want to start gradually moving into that direction, slowly but surely. Don't dive in. Sometimes you dive in and hit your head hard. So we want to make sure that you are gradually growing into something. It's just like when you start any workout regimen or any diet plan, you need to seek your physician. Well, in this case, I want you to seek God and gradually move into those things. Number 4, I want you to proceed. Proceed with caution, but also proceed with the Lord leading and guiding you. The scripture says in Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. We want to make sure that we are always trusting in God for the process, trusting God through the process, making sure that God is the one that's doing the leading, making sure God is the one that is guiding us through the entire thing. It doesn't matter what it is, but we need to make sure that God is the one that's leading and guiding us. So I want to share these things with you. God is the one who at all times, regardless of what we plan for, He is the one that should receive all the glory and honor that He alone deserves. And if you walk with the Lord through whatever it is you're planning to do, you will come out on the other side victorious, because God is the one that's actually leading you. Thank you so much for joining me today for Kingdom Thinking. I want to invite you women to join the Women of ROLC for I Am Phenomenal Women's Fellowship this Saturday, January 12th, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. We are located at 3255 North German Church Road. I would also like to invite you to come out and meet with us Sundays at 1 o'clock, same location. Thank you. Now go out and make it a great day.